Is it time for you and your family to go on a diet? Not the kind involving calories, the kind involving tech. Joining us on the Kogo News Live Line is parenting specialist Maria Luce. Good morning, Maria.
Good morning. Great to be with y'all.
Good to be with you. First of all, explain what's involved in a digital diet or technology fast.
Yeah, so I think technology fast is a little bit too light of a diet, if you will. Depending on the family, you actually may need to go on a digital detox or a digital intervention. And one of the first things I think you need to ask as a family is, who are the worst offenders? Is it mom and dad, or are it the children? Or is it the children? Excuse me. So
Okay.
who has the tougher time taking away the screens from their faces?
All right, so once you identify that, what do you do?
So there's a lot of steps you can do. First of all, first and foremost, you have to be the role model for your kids. And this is not easy. We're in the news business, right? So we get it that we have to be plugged in at all times. But there are certain things you can do besides being a role model. You can gradually reduce screen time, okay, and then replace this screen time with different activities. Even turning screens off at least an hour before bedtime. So certain small steps as opposed to a complete digital detox. I know for our family, for example, there's been a family that's gone 4 weeks without any screens. And, of course, this depends on the age of your kids, right? But in our household, that logistically wouldn't be feasible. So it depends on each individual family and what the needs are.
So using just like dieting in real, with food, use our devices in moderation, correct?
Yes, there is such a thing as moderation. However, when it comes to electronics, excuse me, and the tech world, there is something called the electronic screen syndrome, and it can really cause addiction, access, and really negative behaviors. And that's where we look inward on our own family and our own kids and find out what's going on, what you're seeing with them. Are you seeing social isolation? And look, that can be not just with the outside world and their friends, but within your own household. If everyone is going to separate bedrooms and having a screen in their faces instead of talking to each other in their faces, then we need to look at a digital detox of sorts.
Now, here's the question. Once we finish the detox, are we just going to go back to our old habits?
Well, let's talk about the detox itself, okay? Because once you say something, I know in my world, when I have told my boys, okay, you are grounded, you're off screens. Well, then if it's for a week or whatever it is, then I'm like, oh, wait, now I have to deal with them without screens, right? So
Right.
Exactly. So whatever you put into place, you have to be consistent with it. And then once you come off the digital detox, and hopefully it's been positive and you've reconnected, then you start putting it back in small doses. And, of course, this depends on the age of your kids, right?
Right.
And where you are in your, world of parenting,
All right.
if you will.
Maria, we are out of time, but good advice. Thank you so much. Parenting specialist Maria Luce joining us on the Kogo News Live Line this